There are plenty of how to be healthy videos, but few of those videos are actually actionable. Take the video Frank Tufano published.
How to be healthy. This is actually the question I typed into Google over 6 years ago before discovering a diet high in quality animal foods. Let's take a step back and understand.
While most of these videos are sharing good information, few of them can be applied to your daily life. So here are 24 ways to keep yourself healthy. I'll essentially go through 24 hours of your day and tell you what exactly you should do at which exact time. It doesn't get much easier than this. But before we go further though, I'd like to thank the sponsor of this video, QualityGains.com. QualityGains is helping vegans lose fat or gain muscle in a step-by-step process, and you can get a risk-free 7-day trial of our personalized coaching services by clicking the link down below. And yes, Quality Gains is myself, that is my service. This video will not go too much into the why part. I don't want to lose myself in the scientific details. Instead, I want this to be one of the most actionable videos when it comes to your health. So in this video, you will find out why you get less sleep than you think and why this is important, the best 4 supplements for your health, and you may or may not have heard of those before, and number 3, the importance of your work and how to optimize that huge component of your life. I could probably professionally animate this, but honestly I think the easiest thing for us to get this is if we simply look at an Excel spreadsheet. Let's put some numbers here and make it fancy looking. This is your 24 hours in numbers. If you look at your daily life, at least 7 hours should be spent on high quality sleep. Because your sleep quality usually increases if the middle of your sleep is closer to the midnight mark. One of the best sleeping routines to get is probably a 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. cycle. Please be careful here. Going to bed at 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. is not 8 hours of sleep. It's usually about 7. It usually takes about 20 minutes for us to fall asleep. This period is called sleep latency, and another 40 minutes of us randomly waking up in the night. This is completely normal, and I've learned this about sleep when I finally started tracking my shuteye and was shocked how little sleep I actually got. So you're probably getting less sleep than you think because you're not factoring in sleep latency and random wake-ups during the night. A sleep routine is important because our circadian rhythm is closely tied with our immune system. The better and consistent we are with our sleep routine, meaning when we go to sleep and when we exactly wake up, the more we will be enjoying a good defensive system and health. Also, the better our sleep will get over time because our body can prepare for the shuteye. Because we now know that our sleep will essentially always be the same from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. as you've seen before, yes, even on weekends, we can now reverse engineer a perfect day. We start from the constant, which is sleep, and then we reason backwards to what your day should look like. Before and after waking up, I would suggest you having a routine, which takes about 30 minutes. Your evening routine could look like you having a calming chamomile tea with 2 kiwis to help improve your sleep function, because kiwis contain melatonin, which increases your sleep quality. And in the morning you could enjoy a shower. It doesn't have to be a cold one, but it can. A bottle of water and 10 minutes of mindfulness. After waking up is also when you should take your supplements. I would recommend 1 spray, which is vitamin B12, and 3 pills, which are vitamin D3, omega-3 and vitamin C. These are 4 supplements that I recommend for your perfect health. I don't want to go too much in details here, but if you want to know more about the topic of supplements, you can head over to my website, where I just recently published a 2,000-word article about vegan bodybuilding supplements. It's a comprehensive list of 2019, even with the exact dollar amount of all the supplements listed. I'll link it in the description and maybe in a comment below. After your morning routine, you can go for a light intensity cardio training. It doesn't have to be fancy. Depending on your exercise level, this just can be a 30 to 40 minute walk. We do this on a fasted stomach, or we have a banana just some minutes before. Fasted or not doesn't really matter too much here. After the exercise, I'll recommend a vegan breakfast, and I would recommend keeping this the same every single morning. This is what I do for my clients, not because I'm a lazy but because I don't want them to spend their willpower on making a different breakfast every morning. In general, make sure that your diet is full of antioxidants and fiber, and also try to minimize animal products and processed foods. So eat your veggies, your legumes, your fruits and your whole grains. You can keep your breakfast simple, for example, by combining oats and soy milk. You can add some fruits on top such as blueberries and add some cinnamon and flax seeds for that extra health boost. Again, you don't want to think too hard about what to have for breakfast. You can add some variety in your lunches and dinner, but keep your meals boring. My classic dinner back in Switzerland was just brown rice combined with spinach and kidney beans, and I just copy and pasted this meal every single day. So why should you keep your meals boring? Because then you will have your focus on the other 8 to 9 hours of your day, which is called work. Work you're doing on a daily basis, and every person needs to have an ikigai. This is a Japanese word and it means a reason to wake up in the morning. And the French call it a raison d'être, a reason to be alive. While your reason for living doesn't necessarily have to be your work, it can be your family too. For most people, work fills more than 50% of our waking hours. I'm a big believer in finding something you love. And you will most likely not love every single minute of it, but you need to believe in the bigger purpose and mission of what you do. I mean, 50% of the time I spent working on my videos I don't enjoy. I don't like putting myself out there too much. The first time I filmed a video, I had to do it shirtless because I was sweating like a mofo. I'm not kidding here. I mean, just look at my first video.
I was working when this guy, let's call him John, came up to me. First asked me some questions about these famous protein shakes and then telling me that a friend of him just started lifting.
Oh, okay.
I sound like a shy kid. In most of my videos you don't see my face because I like to keep myself as unfamous as I possibly can, and I also am not a big fan of tedious editing. But I like the big picture of what I'm talking about here. The videos and my coaching impacts people and it spreads a positive mission. What I want to get across here is that your mindset when it comes to your work is crucial. While one person might see cleaning the floors in a hospital, for example, as tedious and stupid work, another person might see it as extremely fulfilling because they know that they're essentially keeping the system running and alive and are preventing diseases with their work by providing a sanitary environment. So you can find something you truly love by asking yourself, what would you do if you weren't getting paid for it? Or what is a big problem that you would be passionate about solving? And no, you don't necessarily have to start your own business to be happy. I used to think that way. But you need to work in a positive environment with nice bosses and colleagues, and you need to aim for a very short commute. Almost all people are never getting used to a long commute. I also recommend implementing some water and green tea breaks into your daily life. They will keep you energized and healthy. Before your evening routine, I would also suggest you to implement 1 hour of socializing, be it with your friends or with your family. You can also have lunch or dinner with a person to combine these two. Numerous studies prove over and over again that relationships are extremely crucial when it comes to our health. And trust me, this comes from a loner. I do most of the that I do on my own, but I realized that socializing is very important because no person is an island. This 1 hour of socializing that you reserve before your evening routine is your time to have fun and be playful. I mean, don't take life too seriously. You will never get out of it alive. So these were the 24 ways to keep yourself healthy on a daily basis. Pay special attention to your sleep and your work. They're going to fill the biggest chunk of your day. Also use nutrition, supplements and exercise to fool yourself and not destroy you. If you need help with that, start your free 7-day trial of our vegan coaching service by clicking the link down below. Until next time. The mission of this YouTube channel is to put veganism across the goal line. If you want to help us achieve that, like and subscribe to this channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Let's make food production great again.